Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to What's Your Take Media podcast, where we review movies and TV shows. It's a pleasure to be before you all once again. So the listeners know we are Facebook Live. We usually typically do that around 6 p.m. Central Standard Time on Wednesdays. And then on Fridays, we release our audio platform on the audio platforms. And that would be, what we got out there. I'm gonna bring in my co-host in just a minute. I know you're probably like, hold on, where's Blackshear? Where's Blackshear? But we'll be on all the audio platforms on this Friday. That will be Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio. We're even on Audible. If you like listening to books on Audible, go on and check us out on there. So I got my co-host on the line. Where you at, co-host?
The good brothers, with you as always, madam. I'm with you in spirit.
Yes,
I'm with you in spirit, okay.
On this one, you was with me in spirit. You called in. Would you like to share with the ladies and gentlemen out there why you on air instead of in the studio?
All I can say is I'm gonna loan you $1. That's all I can say.
Loan.
When they say you go through your trials and tribulations. Sometimes you go through the valley, is what I'm saying to you.
Through the valley.
What I'm saying is sometimes at the end of a rainbow, there's a pot of gold.
A pot of gold.
And
okay.
I didn't took it from Jesus to a leprechaun.
Yes,
But what I'm saying is I didn't have enough trials and tribulations to loan people some. So what I'm gonna do is once this is over, I'm gonna just loan you $1. That's all I'm saying. That's all I can say about that.
I can't get it. You just got loaded. You
That's
can't
all
give it to
I
me. Can't give it to me, huh? You said loan. I was like, oh, okay. It's just $1, Sean. It's just $1. Am I not worth $1? No.
Oh, you right. About $1.50. You right. About
okay, $1.50. What he's saying is $1,050,000. No.
That's right.
Okay.
But I'm always here. Wouldn't miss the show.
Yes. The people say they want to hear us out there. They want to hear us.
That's right.
So we got some good stuff going on today. We got some good stuff going on today. So we got a little entertainment news popping off. You got what you got over there? What you got over there?
Ooh, child. So what has been blessing my soul has been the Johnny Depp court case. What's the girl name?
Amber Heard.
It's the girl involved.
Amber Heard.
There you go. Good talk.
Yeah.
Good talk.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I never understood why court TV was such a big thing. I'm like, what person in their right mind sits and watches court for hours on end? Well, I can tell you now, I am that person.
Okay.
Because this case has just been hilarious. Johnny Depp, I don't think he know he not auditioning for nothing.
Right. Look, this is real life right now. It's real life.
He is in there just clowning.
Ooh.
And I mean, the one that caught me, I was just skimming through and just happened to catch this one person that just hooked me.
Uh-huh.
And the lawyer asked him, he said, so Mr. Depp, you were drinking a lot that night, right? And Johnny said, oh, were you there?
Oh, my goodness.
He said, Mr. Mr. Depp, this little box that you have, you have, cocaine in it, right? And Johnny said, well, in my experience, when you get cocaine, they put it in little plastic baggies.
Oh! Okay.
Oh my God! This has been hilarious to me.
I was just talking about this situation actually before we came on air with our producer Martinez Billingsley of MMS Media. Go ahead and get your podcast out there. There you go, plug. No, but and I was like, it's just ridiculous. I had saw a reel that somebody put together of somebody that gave testimony. Apparently, Amber thought somebody was trying to break in. It was a dog scratching at the door. It was something silly. And I'm looking at the judge's face, and they had this nice little music playing as you was looking at the judge's face, like she's just so over it. Like, this is just foolishness. Can we just get the truth out there? I mean, really. It's just foolishness. Just so the people know, if you're not caught up, so if you didn't know, Johnny Depp had married Amber Heard, who Amber Heard, I know she's not like a household name for real, but Aquaman. She played Mirror, or plays Mirror, because it's a sequel. And so hopefully they've just about wrapped that up. Jesus.
Wait. Is she in the sequel?
Yes, she is.
What?
Yes. So I hope it's done and this don't affect what's happening with the movie.
Retake.
Right. Oh, gosh, please don't do it. Please don't do it. But I really like her in that role. So anyway, back in 2011, Amber Heard and Johnny Depp met on the set of Rum Diary. It's a movie they did together. And fell in love, whatever, got married. And they were married for 2 years. And so from there, they got divorced. In the midst of all that, Amber Heard wrote this article. I can't remember the paper, but she wrote this article basically claiming abuse, physical abuse from Johnny Depp. Okay, and from there, Johnny Depp, he was that franchise Pirates of the Caribbean was big for him, but apparently they was like, without saying it, we ain't gonna be able to have you with us anymore. On this here, But in the midst of all that, they still was selling, all the dogs. They still selling all the products, But anyway, because he had something to say about that. But y'all still making money off my character, though. But anyway, so, he didn't lost some money. So I guess he decided to say, hey, you know what? Nah, bump that. I'm finna sue this chick. You bringing slander to my name? I'm losing money? Nah, 50 million. 50 million is what I want, and I'll be satisfied. Just to catch the folks up.
He is Captain Jack Sparrow.
He has to get at least. Yes.
He got to
oh, my goodness.
Right.
So it's a mess is what it is.
Right.
It's a freaking mess. I wish they'd just gone and settled it already. Oh, my gosh.
It's a comical mess, though.
It is funny. It's just
funny.
Everywhere. All the outlets got it. Oh, my gosh. Entertainment news. It's just Entertainment Tonight is actually what I meant to say. Yes. People, it's just everywhere. Jesus, help us, Jesus. Help us, Jesus. I be praying. I be like, Lord, let the truth come to light. Just go and let it, please. Just let it come to light.
But let it simmer though. I gotta get some more comedy out of this. Now I didn't been to court once in my lifetime, and it ain't no funny thing. But Johnny Depp has shown me different.
Yeah.
I love it.
Oh my gosh, these Hollywood people, these folks. Well, see, on another note, Kim Kardashian. Apparently, she's head over heels for Pete Davidson. They say they both in a great place right now for a relationship. Yeah.
Yeah. Pete Davidson has found the main line to Jesus. Because this man is got to be living the best life ever.
I'm saying.
Now, I like the comedy now,
yes,
but
yes.
he I don't get his comedy. I watch his shows, I just don't get it too much. But man, this man on the dating scene, this man is been with the who's and they mamas too. It's like, Jesus, who do you know?
Right.
Yeah, but anyway.
Well, apparently he's doing something. He's doing something. But I was sure looking at him like, I know Pete probably like, yeah, I finna mess this up. This Kim Kardashian.
That's right.
Sorry, you didn't mess up. Yeah, you didn't mess up. No. Oh man. Ooh, it's just so funny to me. But you just go and do what you're gonna do. Just go and do what you're gonna do.
That's right. Keep rolling.
You got some.
Now you know what go ahead.
No. What you got?
I was about to say, you know what has made me happy is that old James Gunn has come out publicly and said that he will never replace Chris Pratt as Star-Lord.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, it's just stuff like that makes me curious. How did this make it to news? why was this important for a headline? I don't understand some things. I just don't understand.
You know, maybe it was a light day.
I'm happy for Chris. I'm happy for Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
I mean, I like him. You know,
we like him in the role.
Who wants to lose a job? I mean come on.
But paycheck. We need our paychecks.
So, what's the easy? You
know, maybe it was just a light day. It was a light day for news that day, and so
I guess
they was searching.
James Gunn, like, let me go on, the wheel stuff down. All right, here.
Yeah,
let me go.
You know that's gone. Ain't no more jokes and memes going on with that, so we got to get something out there. Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Well, I also
what else you got?
I was also this is more on the music side, but I saw this and I was like, oh, that's so nice. So okay, check it out. So Neo, singer Neo. Mm-hmm. Singer, songwriter Neo, you know him.
Because of you.
Yes, because of you. I was going to say
That's right.
And so, anywho, Neo had filed for divorce from his wife. They was married for 5 years. In 2020. Yes. Back in February 2020, he had filed for divorce, you see.
Okay.
And so then all of a sudden he changed his mind. It was like he changed his mind. I was like, oh, okay, what's going on? So look, check this out. So, the pandemic, lockdown happened in 2020. I'm going to say that was about what, March, April? Right at the top of April, they had us on lockdown. We didn't know what to do with ourselves. So he then said that he credits the pandemic for his reconciliation, for his relationship. So he filed for divorce February 2020, then all of a sudden recanted. Then the end of 2020, actually New Year's Eve of 2020, he didn't propose to his wife again, and they didn't had a whole lavish ceremony just here recently in Vegas. I'm like, oh, okay. All right. See, that pandemic, boy, it had done some stuff for people in a good way.
Wait, did you say he was getting divorced?
He was, but he changed his mind. He didn't propose again to her. They didn't got married in Vegas. Yes. Oh,
okay. So right there at the buzzer, he just decides, like, nah, I'm just playing. Look, either that or he got a letter in the mail showing how much alimony was going to be. He's like, wait, hold on, baby, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's cheaper to keep her.
That's right. I'm so sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm gonna go on here. I'm gonna go dance over here. My bad.
Oh Lord. Well, I'm in my mind, as I'm thinking here, because he is a public figure. I don't think his wife is though. He's probably on the road and just out doing stuff, but then at the pandemic he kind of had to shut it down. We had to shut it down, so just him and his wife at home. That's what they had each other. So that's why I kind of look at it, because he said he credits the pandemic. I'm just happy for him. Don't nobody want to see nobody divorce. We didn't talk about Amber. We don't nobody want to see that messiness. We want to see the love work out. Love wins.
That's right.
Love wins.
Right. Let nothing wrong with some black love. Little black love ain't hurt nobody.
Yeah, it ain't hurt nobody.
Now, I didn't Google Neo's wife because I ain't never seen her before.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
And it's 10 pictures, and they are not of the same woman. So I am confused of which one is the wife. Now, internet, I guess you win again.
Yes, they winning this time. She is. Yeah. I saw a real picture because I seen a post with them together. That's how I got the news info. And
is her name Monietta?
No, it's like it start with a K. It's like Kristen or something. Hold on, now you got me over here looking stuff up and stuff.
Kristen?
No, Crystal. Her name is Crystal.
Oh, Crystal.
Yeah, Crystal.
Well, who's Monietta?
I don't know nothing about that. He's only been married one time.
Well, see,
I don't know nothing about that. Yeah, it says,
clearly.
Maybe it's somebody he dated or something.
I guess she dated well enough to get pictures.
Well.
Yeah. So,
Yeah. Well,
all
yeah.
right.
So I'm happy for them. And finally, of course,
there you go.
I would be remiss if I did say congratulations. I hope. Well, I don't know if she's gonna actually watch this one day, but you never know. Viola Davis for her new memoir she's released. It's called Finding Me. She was just on Oprah. She was on Oprah. That's what that
Oh,
is.
yay!
Yeah, she's calling it her survival story. I am just so.
Hey.
Yes, I was just talking to you call her Shuggy, but I call her Pastor Prophetess, Pamela K. Dillon. She was
Oh,
just
okay.
talking about the book. She said she wanted to get a copy. I said, Mama, you right. I should go and get me a copy too. Let me go and check out a story. From rags to riches.
You're not gonna we're not gonna review it. Why are you gonna make me read it? Are you?
Well, I don't know. Then if they make it into a
Lord.
movie.
No. Oh, okay. All right. That I can do.
Yes. Yes.
That I can do. All right.
Well,
all right.
if you're ready, I'm ready. We can go ahead and move into our first review, and I'm gonna do a switcheroo on what we talked about earlier, the order, if that's okay with you.
Hey, you the boss.
Okay.
All right.
I'm glad you know it. Nah, I'm just kidding.
Oh no!
No, I'm just kidding.
See what I mean? It's a long,
It was a joke.
long trail.
No, just a joke. No, just a little joke.
Nah,
No, but for
that
real.
$1.50 just went down to $1.25. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, well, at least it was I only lost 25. I only lost 25. That's not too bad. Okay.
All right, what you got?
So we's getting ready to to review one of my favorite shows, one of my favorites, and that would be Bridgerton. Oh, okay. Oh,
Nah.
You know I love the show. It comes up almost every episode. I find some way to connect Bridgerton. Yep, that happened on Bridgerton. Yep, that one scene. You know what show that makes me think of? Bridgerton. I can't take it. He can't take it.
That's about right.
Well,
So, why don't you go and kick us off on Bridgerton?
Well, it's a lovely show, is what it is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we,
Okay.
if your listeners out there, so we did review the season 1. That was actually our first episode on the audio platforms, I believe, wasn't it, Sean? I think we did Bridgerton. Or maybe the second episode. Anyway, it's in the first season. If you're out there, if you want to check out our first season review, go ahead and go back and check that out. So this is season 2. And so, I know I'm not alone, but, I'm with the majority where, we just didn't know how we was going to feel about this season 2. Because the way that we used to it, you fall in love with characters, and then, we keep seeing them, right? But this is a different kind of beast because it's a book series, and apparently there's 8, well, not apparently, but there are 8 Bridgerton children, and we're going to walk through each season. We're going to walk through each one of their love lives, like how they fall in love. And I was like, oh, well, I love romance, so I'm excited. And so the first season, we had Simon and Daphne. All the women, we were swooning over, Simon. Like, oh, he's handsome. You got an accent, And so we find out that he wasn't going to come back on the second season. Wait about it. What? What do you mean he ain't coming back? Most of the people probably didn't want to watch because of that. But I was like, no, I'm in there because it's Shonda Rhimes. We love Shonda Rhimes. She's a great producer. So I have to say that I really didn't, like, you knew he wasn't there, but it didn't, like, destroy the show. Am I alone on that, or do you feel another way? Because I feel like it was still good without him, necessarily physically being there. And I think a lot of that was because we saw Daphne or whatnot recurring.
Okay.
Yeah, and the little baby, little baby they didn't have together. Yeah. Little mixed baby. Little mixed baby.
Yep. I'm waiting. I don't want to.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord. What you got, Shine?
No, please tell me the show that you watched that clearly I didn't. Please continue.
Okay, so at this point, I'm just mentioning facts. So you did not see Simon? Okay, we cool with that. Okay. So, this season was a lot different than the first one. It was more of a slow burn, as we like to call it. It was more of a slow burn, And I know I've seen some commentary where some people have Just so the listeners know, if you didn't know, if you haven't watched the show yet, there's some explicit content there. Just so
Not
you
in this
know.
one.
In the show, there was some.
Nope.
See, you wanted him.
Nope.
You wanted him.
I tell you, they got all that out in season 1.
Yep.
They got the season 2. Yeah, we don't even need that. We don't even need that no more. We got all that out. We good.
This to me was more, well, like the first one. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. I feel like it was more of a love story as far as the having to wait. And once Simon and Daphne, they realized that they was both, attracted. It was over. Like, hey, he out in the garden, touching her inappropriately, get beat up by her brother. But this one, it was interesting. So I liked the build up, And really, sometimes, we do that because we just so used to stuff. I mean, we couldn't expect it to be exactly like the first season. I mean, that was just not my expectation. I mean, that could have just been me alone or whatnot. But, yeah, what you got?
So, Sarah, so this was really Bridgerton. Because there was something missing. I can't quite put my finger on it.
Okay. Simon?
But that was yeah. I don't know who that is, but no. So the passion wasn't there for me. And then I understand how this is the most watched show because it took me at least 3 times of watching the first 3 episodes for me to even stay woke long enough to figure out what was going on. You see what I'm saying? And I don't my wife, she has a sister. And
I know her.
I can't yeah, she's a lovely woman.
Yes, very lovely.
But I can't imagine proposing to my sister and then be like, nah, I'm gonna marry your sister. Yeah. I'm good. Oh, you love me? That's my bad.
Right? That was a bit messy. That was a bit messy.
Your sister over here, we've been hollering, and then even worse, you gotta you the sister, and you gotta go in front of your sister, be like, hey, that fiance of yours. Well, I'm gonna support the marriage, but it's really me and him. You know what I mean? I just couldn't get with it. It was too slow for me. It needed some action. What? It needed some explosion.
No, that's not what this is. There's no explosions.
I mean, the only
there was no explosion in the first season. What you talking about?
Well, there was explosion the first season. It needed something, is what I'm saying to you. It had to have some kind of spice to keep my attention, and it didn't. I mean, the daddy, I guess Daddy Bridgerton, his death scene was comical.
That B. That B.
Yeah.
I was looking like,
but otherwise,
he finna die from this? Really? Wow.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lord, that was traumatic for him. For Anthony, because that whole scene with him and her, and they was in the garden, and he was panicking. I'm like, oh my gosh, you never dealt with that trauma. Oh Lord. Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie. When I watched it the first time with the sister, I'm looking at them like, ooh, I just want to slap and punch y'all. I want to slap both of them.
Yeah, right.
But really, I want to slap her because, and that one scene when, I don't want to take us too fast because I love the music. The music this season was fantastic. I freaking loved it. But anyway, but there's that scene because it was a good song playing on that scene, instrumental, when she was out horseback riding and he came out to meet her or whatnot. He had his hat on.
Yeah.
Right there was a moment where he was looking like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I can end this. And, we can do what we need to do. But no, my sister. No.
She wasn't thinking about her sister. She was thinking about that shmoney. That's what she was thinking about. She's like, I got to get this sister married off so we can get on back in this shmoney.
Well, she did need shmoney. See, I can't even say it. You got me saying it. Yeah, because you know what happened with her dad. Apparently, her dad didn't have money, and that's why, you know, her stepmom's parents were mad with her or whatnot because she married somebody beneath her station. You know, that's how they say it back then. But it was just funny to me because I'm looking back on it and I'm like, man, her and Anthony were so much alike. Being the oldest, taking on responsibility they didn't have no business taking on, you know, unhealthily.
Yep.
Like that scene when she was in there with her stepmom, and her stepmom was like, oh my, well, first of all, I don't want to talk about that. Like, you didn't even pay attention. But she was dealing with her own hurt. I'm giving her some grace. But she looking like, wow, I had no idea you was in this place. Yes, the girl didn't feel like she needed to be loved. Like, she just felt like I need to take this on because my dad died and I need to take on this responsibility. I'm like, oh, Lord. And Anthony, the same thing with him. I was like, well.
We have watched the same show.
Yeah.
And I remember the scene that you're talking about. But I ain't getting none of that. You talking about the strong, independent plight of a young girl who's lost her father, and now she has to take up the mantle of the family, and all